Hi, guys. My name is Steve B. Coming to you today to talk about staying sober for today. And yeah, today happens to be October 23rd, 2025. I'm down here at the park. I got my walk in. Um, I've been really, I don't know, in a funk lately. I had a weird dream last night. I had a dream that I was walking like where I usually walk, and right on the I'm looking at the area that it supposedly happened. Of course, it was in my dream, so it wasn't reality. But I looked around, and there was hardly anybody here in the park. Somebody had driven away, but they were far down the road. And I turned around, and there was a huge bear. I mean, huge. The thing was mammoth. It was huge. And the next thing I did was I said, "Well, what am I going to do?" The next thing I did was turn around and start running, and I noticed that he started running after me. And the last thing I did before I woke up was I yelled "help" real loud, and lo and behold, my daughter came to my door and said, "Is everything all right?" I said, "Yeah," and I told her about the dream. It seemed so freaking real. That thing, it was not like a. It was big, but it was beyond big. It was like 7 feet high. It was huge. Anyway, that was my dream last night, and I kind of woke up feeling very thankful to be alive. Thankful and thanking God for giving me another day because, wow, I thought it was all over. I really thought it was all over, but it was just a dream. In the dream, though, it felt so freaking real. It was like, oh my goodness, you know. But I don't know. Sometimes dreams can steer us a different way or whatever. I woke up and I, like I said, I've been in kind of a funk. Yesterday, I was in a funk. I was in a bit of a funk. You know, I was just very melancholy, and thinking, well, how fast life is going by. How I'm 68 now, you know, and I was feeling, I was overthinking everything, but you know what I did? I stopped. I stopped, and I just kind of like let life just happen to me. And lo and behold, yeah, it did. It did happen to me. I felt very sad. I felt like I don't know what I was particularly sad at, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not always happy. I was very sad, and I'm kind of sad today too. I mean, that dream really rocked my world. And it wasn't real, but it felt real. It felt like real, and like here I was, and I usually don't get scared when I'm in my dreams, but this one was scary. This one was scary, and I thought he was gonna tear me up, but it was a dream. Um. Anyway, I woke up and I thank God that it was just a dream, and I thank God for all He's done for me, all He does for me on a daily basis. He does so much for me. I can't ever repay Him back what God does for me. when I when I came into recovery, it was like I didn't want anything to do with God or anything. I just um, I, I, I didn't think I had a problem except for drinking, but it turns out like when I put the drink down, there's a lot of problems, and a lot of things from the past, a lot of stuff that I had never dealt with, and and sometimes, a thought came to my head about like, what do I talk about? And I thought, well, a good topic to talk about is don't give up. Don't give up, no matter what. And hang in there. And if things are tough, they'll get better again. You know, just got to hang in. Got to hang in there, and you gotta turn things over to God on a daily basis because don't give up. Don't give up. I used to work with a guy. I worked with a guy. One of my a great job that I had. You know, where I was working for the town, and and my boss used to say, "Don't give up the ghost." And that was the first time I ever heard that expression. But don't give up the ghost. Don't quit. Quitting isn't an option. Of course, it's an option. It's always an option. But what's going to come out of quitting? Then you're going to have to relearn everything again. You know, and then the ultimate quit. I never knew how somebody could take their own life, but people do it. People do it. They do it every day. Um, it's a sad world that we're living in right now, and I have nothing but thankfulness and gratitude for God, who's given me quite a good life. I could focus on all the bad stuff, or I could take that and focus on the good stuff, and I'd prefer to do that because there's a lot of good in the world too. If you look hard enough for anything, you'll find it. If you look hard enough for the bad, you'll find it. You look hard enough for the good, you'll find it. Uh, it- just let life happen. Let life happen, but don't give up. Don't quit. Don't quit. Used to say in the rooms, in the program, don't quit before the miracle happens. And the miracles do happen. I've seen many, many a miracle in my time in recovery, and they happen every day. I'm a living miracle, for Pete's sake. I mean, I drank every day, and drinking was absolutely killing me. And that's what scared me into the rooms was that I was afraid I was going to die. And if I died, I would have lost out on so much, you know, because God had it in the plan to experience a whole lot of good stuff, and I have been on a daily basis experiencing it. Today being another day, I woke up and I'm having another day. October 23, 2025. So far is a good day, and I wish you guys a good day too. Um, Whatever you do, don't drink, don't use, and leave a comment. Give me a like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and God bless you all. Love you.